Good evening guys and welcome to another video. Now if you're wondering why I speak like I had just suffered a stroke, that's not what happened, but I did have my wisdom tooth down here removed recently and it still kind of hurts to move this out of my face, so I will be mumbling a little bit, but hey, I'm sure you understand. Anyway, today we have some exciting stuff to do. Some time ago, I asked all of you guys to send me your best base creations in Subnautica, and then when the time was right, I would come back and review them, and that is exactly what I'm gonna be doing today. If for some reason your base didn't make it, I apologize. I pretty much just picked them on random, but hey, there's always a chance I might make a part 2 and come back to this, so why don't we just get started? Our first submission here is coming from Chubb D. Friedman, who submitted a YouTube video, and right off the bat, we're getting a below zero base. Okay. Well, love the multicolored snow foxes. It's like you have one depending on, what mood you're feeling. Okay, let's see what's on the inside, shall we? Okay, some nice, like, reception area almost. Love the picture. Again, I love interior decorating. Obviously it makes sense for a base to just be very utility-based, but I also really like when people go through the effort to actually make it look lived in, like this. That's really nice. Of course, got the jukebox, gotta have that good music. And even a lovely bedroom with some nice bed sheets. You know what, honestly, I gotta say, this is a really nice base. Nice utility and nice interior decorating. Good stuff all around. Now our next submission kind of comes prefaced with quite a few mods. Oh my god. That's actually pretty impressive, Jesus. This footage is by Afraz and it appears a little laggy, but oh my god. I think I know why. So this clearly uses a bunch of mods, including the FC Studios, the habitat control panel, the auto sorting lockers. This is freaking awesome. Oh, different kinds of fabricators for the mods. See, like, this is the kind of base I really want to build one day, which is one that uses a ton of different mods. Oh, that's so cool. I also love the purple color you chose for the interior. That looks really nice. I mean, that is a really freaking nice base. Obviously, a lot of mods kind of working together to make all of it work, but I really like it. Dang, now that really makes me want to build like a super modded base. Okay, next up are a few pictures by cat_cannon. Now this base is freaking big, but I love that it's labeled. Clearly this is a place that's been really well thought out. A functional greenhouse. Is there like a non-functional greenhouse? Aesthetic greenhouse. Ooh. Okay, clearly we are also running a couple of mods here. Holy moly. What on earth? Is that like the Seamoth Bay, but you turned it into an office? That's so freaking weird. I like it though. Something about seeing the freaking moon pool packed with lockers just really freaks me out. Oh, and it even contains the yummy bacon. Okay, 10 out of 10 for that one. Now, alright. What is this? Look, when I said you could send anything, okay? I take it back. Now, there were several bases in this competition, which I thought were gonna be runners for the biggest base here, but I believe Div has pretty much won with this incredible monstrosity. We're only getting screenshots here because I'm almost certain you could not get this game to run properly unless you had like a NASA computer, but holy crap, look at the amount of titanium that must have required. Gotta say, I love the interior decorating on this. Even the little water leak above the bed adds to the aesthetic, but overall, Jesus, how long did that take to build? Now here's a base by Ender Smite. Okay, we have the entrance, 9 medkit fabricators. Yeah, that's quite a few. I gotta say, I can really respect a base. Yeah, again, this uses the FC Studios mods. I really like it when it's used in a way where it makes sense to like kind of organize items within the base, and even though this is built in creative, I really appreciate it kind of thinking of what a base like this would probably look like in survival or something. Is that the last bacon? I mean, it is a cat and it is pretty round, so that's not, you're not too far off. Oh my god, that's quite disturbing. That even moves? Look at the working TV. Holy moly, I like it. That's a cool freaking base. Epic Nightmare submitted this one, and I gotta say it lives up to the name because it is pretty freaking epic. First of all, I'm not really even sure where this is. I believe it's kind of just in the lava corridor, and I love this landing area. It's like you're docking a freaking spaceship. The inside of it, especially in these areas, is in many places barren, but I love the creativity of going through the different floors using a large aquarium. It's like you're not getting enough water outside, so you also add some water on the inside of your base. That is freaking trippy to look at. I love this creation. I always like when bases are creatively incorporated into the environment, and this one definitely hits on all cylinders. Speaking of, here we have another below zero base. This one is from Kirby X2, and again, I really like this concept of it slithering through the entire Crystal Caves biome like it does in this picture. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, we didn't get any interior pictures, but I kinda love the idea of making the base fit whatever environment it's in. Now, I just absolutely had to feature this one by RomCatBoy, because it is by far the most cinematic video that was submitted. I really love the fact that you actually took the time to go into FreeCam and film all of it. The base is nice. Absolutely nothing to complain about there. You know, nothing too flashy, nothing too excessive, but also very kind of utility heavy. Built in a smart way, let's say. And I also really appreciate that. Like, maybe I should hire you guys to do my cinematic footage for me. I always have to gather so much of it for some of these videos. Now here's a base by Seamus Famous. Love that name, by the way. And this one is called the Dragon Observatory. What I really like about this one is how the lava gives it this freaky reddish glow. Like, the base itself looks fine, it's nice, but the aesthetic of it being right in the lava and for having all this like dark red hue about it, I don't know, there's something freaking cool about that. And again, a really cool place for a base. You don't see a whole lot of people building down here because, let's be honest, in survival it wouldn't make that much sense. And in creative, I do feel like there are more scenic places to build. But I love the unusual placement, and the base looks freaking cool thanks to the lighting. Now here we have a video from Shadow Size, and I gotta say, this is one of the crazier bases in this list. First of all, it's freaking massive, and I love the decorations on it. Yeah, if you're wondering why the frame rate is so choppy, just look at the amount of buildings there. And now remember that Subnautica is not the most optimized game, so I'm surprised it even runs this well. Like, your computer must be freaking amazing. I mean, overall, this base is just really freaking nice. I love the location, I love the use of the tubes to kind of hide everything and surround the base. I love that it seems very utility heavy, like look at this, all of the nice sorting in the individual lockers. And most importantly, guys, this is in survival. Now, of course, there's no telling whether this was actually built in survival. Even if it wasn't, it's still a really nice base. But if this was actually done, like using farmed resources, then holy crap. Next up we have a couple of pictures from the Abyssal Fiend. Again, this is another lovely base in terms of location. I love building stuff near the ghost tree. And yet this one just has a lot of good stuff going for it. Again, it looks to be in survival, though it might not have been built in survival. I also love these little details that make it seem like it's kind of like a researcher base. And I also love that the corridors, which a lot of people tend to ignore, also got some decorations here. That's really nice. Overall, I don't really have much to add here. It's a lovely base, and holy crap, if you built this in survival, then you have my undying respect. It's so freaking cursed. I think that's a good place to end it. Yeah, my face hurts quite a bit now, so I think I shouldn't stretch this out any longer. Thank you so much for these awesome submissions. Maybe I will have to make a part 2 to get through all the other bases, but I want to thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All of those would be very much appreciated. And with that, I'm going to wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.